Hey guys, I'm Nick from Apt. We get a lot of requests on our YouTube channel to compare Bose versus Beats By Dre headphones. For this review, we decided to stick with the Bose QC15 versus the Beats By Dre Studio. After extensive research, we decided to break it down into comfort, design, portability, and of course sound. So the first test we did was comfort. To determine which one was more comfortable, I wore each one for about an hour while at work. And suffice to say, both are very comfortable, without a doubt. They have real nice padding on the top to rest on your head, as well as padding around the ears. So there was no discomfort at all. And in my history of wearing over-the-ear headphones, they would either get too hot or they would also just kind of smush my ears. Neither one of those did that. In terms of which one I thought was the best, I am going to have to go with the Bose. When you want to put them on or take them off, there's definitely a sense of flexibility in the Bose headphones that rest real easy on top of your head. The Beats by Dre are comfortable again, but there's a certain stiffness quality to that. I want to wear headphones, not really a football helmet. It seems very sturdy, but it's a little too rigid for my liking. The next test we did was the design of the units themselves. Both are very similar, as they're both over-the-ear as well as noise canceling. The Beats by Dre, from the aesthetic appeal of it, is that it's very simple, very clean design. Also comes in different colors to match whatever style that you like. On each side there's the right ear and the left ear. On the left ear is where the two AAA batteries would go to power on the noise cancellation. On the right is the switch. The switch needs to be turned on to hear exactly what it is that you're listening to. The Bose, they kind of stuck with their basic line of what they always do. You've got the black headphones, soft pleather, and the silver earpieces. This unit also takes one AAA battery on the left side of the unit, and the noise portion where you could turn it on or turn it off is on the right. And of course the cord is at the bottom to plug in whatever you're listening to. Next comes portability. Both units come with their very own cases, which is nice because it carries the cord that goes into whatever you're listening to, as well as room for extra batteries. I will give the edge to Beats by Dre, however, because if you don't have your case, it does fold in on itself. This is perfect because it is pretty sturdy and pretty hard to smash if you put it on the bottom or the side of your luggage. While Bose does kind of fold up, it only flattens out. And the only problem with something like this is that if you don't have your case, it leaves the earpieces exposed, and you don't want anything to get damaged. So we went over comfort, design, and portability. Let's talk about the most important part between these two units, the sound. When listening to these, I stuck with kind of the same music and the same songs. I listened to a little bit of rap, some instrumental, as well as some rock. In terms of the bass, Beats by Dre definitely has a more impressive bass sound. However, everything else just seems kind of muddy because the bass does seem to take it over a little bit too much. That's why I'm going to go with the Bose, the QC15, in terms of superior sound. While it doesn't have that booming bass, you can really hear every other bit of the instruments that are going on. You can hear the lyrics a whole lot clearer. Another thing that I did like about the Bose that I wasn't a fan of about the Beats by Dre is that when you are listening to music, you're immersed and there's not a whole lot of sound that you can hear surrounding you. And this is also very quiet for the people that are around you. The Beats by Dre, I've actually had people telling me to turn it down. So this would not be a great solution if you wanted to sit on an airplane, because while you are immersed in the music, people around you aren't going to be very comfortable. So after running all of our tests and doing all of our experiments, I'm definitely going to have to give the edge to the Bose, the QC15. It provides incredible sound with excellent comfort. For more information on headphones like these, visit us online at apt.com. Feel free to leave a comment below if you'd like to see something else reviewed, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest in electronics and appliances.